Payment reconciliation is a process whereby external transactional statements are compared and matched with the nursery's internal records on the eymanage system. If your parents don't use the eyparent app or direct debit for payments, or if they pay through tax-free childcare, you'll probably need to reconcile your bank statements. To upload a bank statement, go to eymanage, Payments and Reconciliation, then click on the Bank Statements tab. Once you click this button, you'll be prompted to upload your statement in the form of a CSV file, which you should be able to download from your online banking. Alternatively, you can use the template we provide here. Choose which nurseries the bank statement applies to. Once you're done, click Next. On this screen, you'll be asked to match up the column headings on the statement with the fields on the system. If the headings and fields are the same name, they will be matched automatically. Otherwise, you can assign fields from these menus. Even if the fields are assigned automatically, you should still make sure to double-check them. For example, in my bank statement, the parent's name is placed under the reference column. Because of this, when I uploaded it to eymanage, it matched the name with the reference field instead of the payee field. Don't forget to correct discrepancies like this before you continue. On the next screen, you'll see a summary of what you're importing. The system will point out any errors it detects, including the existence of duplicate payments. If duplicates exist, the statement line will be deselected by default, but you can reselect it manually if you want to import it anyway. When you're ready, click Import. Next, click on the Reconcile tab. You can see that each statement line has been added separately. The system will attempt to match the statement line to a child on the system by comparing it with information on the child profile, such as the child name, parent name, child URN, and reference codes. If there is an exact match, the fields will be filled in automatically and coloured in green. In this case, you can click OK to reconcile straight away. If you've enabled this option in payment settings, the payment will be automatically allocated to the oldest unpaid invoice first. Otherwise, it will appear on the child's invoices screen as an unallocated payment. If there are multiple possible matches for the statement line, the fields will be filled with the most likely option, but you'll also be able to see a list of other suggestions that you can choose from. If there are no likely matches, the fields will be left blank, and you may or may not be given a list of suggestions for potential matches. If you're not satisfied with any of the options, you can use Advanced Search to reconcile the statement line with the invoice of your choosing. Type in the child name, child URN, parent name, or a reference code into this field to search for the invoice you want. You can narrow down the search further by inserting the invoice amount into this field. Once you click the search button, a list of invoices will appear in the section below. Select one or more invoices to reconcile with the payment. Down here, you also have the option to assign some of the payment as a payment on account or a deposit. All transactions must match the amount received before you can reconcile. Finally, check that these fields at the bottom are correct, then click Reconcile. I hope that's helped you get started with reconciling payments on eymanage. For additional guides on how to manage invoices and payments, take a look at our Help Centre at help.eyworks.co.uk.